Hello and welcome to 3D Printer Build Along Part
67.
First off, I'd just like to say that we have actually changed the format of our show in order to try and make it easier for both viewers and ourselves to film. And we're also now only going to be releasing one a week so that we can spread the content out a bit more instead of having big gaps between content. So let's start the build. Okay, so today we are building a print head holder and feeder, which is comprised of all of these parts. So first off, we're going to get this weird thing. It looks almost like a piano key, but it's not. And we're going to mount that onto here. We're going to be lining up the two screw holes so they go into these screw holes here. And there's three screws that look the same, the shortest ones. We're going to be using them to actually screw it in. Like this. Using two screws of the three ones that are the same size. And you want to make sure that they go into the recessed holes so that they sit nice and flush. Once you've done that, we're going to plonk it onto the top of the motor, and we're going to get the remaining screw that's the same size as the other two and screw that in there. Next, we're going to fit the feeder bearing onto this piece. And that is going to be using the fathead screw. So we fit that into there. That's now got a bearing in it. Next up, we're going to fix the axle socket, which is this thing. So that sits in the hole. And then we're going to fit this onto the motor also, like so. And that's going to have one of the big screws. I'm just going to quickly check which one. Right, so that's going to be the shorter of the big screws. So that now allows that to freely move about in there, but it won't come off. Oh boy. Next we're going to fit the spring. Somehow. Oh, right, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the spring end cap over the spring. And we're then going to screw it in with the final screw. So it's going to hook over this one. And my colleagues are doing something on one of the other cameras, so looking at the previous footage, so I think I might have made a mistake somewhere, but hey ho. And we're going to going to put this in and it's going to do something. When we got it in the right place, which seems to be there.
That's just the tension of it, isn't it? By the looks of it.
Hang on, let me read the magazine. Yes. As you tighten the bolt fully, the spring will be tensioned.
Is that actually doing it? Yeah, I see it's doing. This is going to be the bit for doing the holding the filament, isn't it?
Yeah.
Feeding it through.
And then when you do this, you'll see it pivots towards the motor gear. If you do it right. I haven't done this up fully yet.
Yeah, I can see what they're doing. That's
So that goes like
adjusting how close you are in here, isn't it?
Yeah.
The tension on the between this roller and the gear.
that. Yeah.
Because the gear's going to have, I suppose, the way they're doing it, because I can't see your. Maybe it is smooth, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they must be using the teeth of the gear to grip,
Yeah.
dig in
and
slightly
actually-
into the filament and pull it. Literally pulls it through, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Pulls it from the top and pushes it down into the head.
So, anyways,
And who's next?
join us next time.
Because we've had to do Dean's differently this time round. I've actually forgotten who's next.
It should be me. I think no. Should
No.
be you. Should be you.
Should be me.
Join us next time. Yeah, well, the camera's gone. Join us next time, in which Neil will be fitting a print head heater block. Thanks for watching.